Dell is getting itself an EMC, Facebook is testing a dedicated shopping feed, SIPPY will make your espresso anywhere, and more. It's Monday, October 12th, and this is Crunch Report. Hello everybody! As rumored, Dell and partners, MSD Partners, and Silver Lake have agreed to buy EMC for $67 billion, or $33.15 a share, which is the largest deal in technology history. Kind of a big deal. The price is actually a lot higher than what we were hearing last week. And it's also unique in that Dell has a valuation of around $25 billion and is about half the size of EMC. It's kind of curious that Dell would buy EMC. If you're not familiar with EMC, you're at least probably familiar with its business VMware, which was included in the deal, but will continue to be a separately publicly traded company. Now the rest of EMC will go private and become part of Dell. EMC CEO Joe Tucci will retire, and Michael Dell will run the combined organization. Dell wants to move away from the server business and invest more in private cloud computing and storage for the enterprise. The deal is expected to close in mid-2016 after regulatory approval. Welcome to the end of days, everybody, because Facebook is testing a dedicated shopping feed. It'll aggregate posts and photos about products that are on sale from a bunch of different retailers. It's also going a step further with immersive ads that it started testing last month, which lets merchants host product catalogs inside Facebook instead of forcing people to load into a mobile browser. In a blog post today announcing the new initiatives, Facebook also mentioned its in-feed buy button, carousel product ads, and new shopping sections of mobile pages designed to be an alternative or supplement for retailers needing their own mobile commerce apps or sites. The new shopping feed is accessible from the favorites section in the app, where then you'll get a feed of products the businesses have chosen to highlight on their pages and personalize based on things like your Facebook connections and your likes and your interests. Currently, it's being tested with a limited number of users, but I suspect the end is near. Secure cloud-based communications platform SYMPHONY announced today that it has received a $100 million round from a group of investors that includes Google. The Wall Street Journal first reported the Google connection last week, though SYMPHONY CEO David Gurl tells TechCrunch that the company was initially only looking to raise $50 million, then doubled that number because the demand was so high. SYMPHONY previously raised $66 million in its original investment round last fall from a consortium of investment banks. It's interesting that this latest money is coming from Google, not its investment arm, Google Ventures. SYMPHONY says that the new money will help expand sales and marketing and double its employee count over the next 12 to 18 months with expansions in Europe, Japan, and Australia. Turning our attention now towards the future of gadgetry on Kickstarter. Where else would it be? The SIPPY is a slim little canister that uses CO2 cartridges and water and either an espresso or HEMA or coffee duck compatible coffee cups to make espresso easily and anywhere. Anybody who does a lot of espresso knows it's not super portable otherwise. Now this guy is made of anodized aluminum. It has a 35 milliliter chamber for water, brews about 25 milliliters of espresso, and looks pretty cool. Now, of course, being a Kickstarter project, it means the potential for vaporware is very much there. I mean, there isn't a product shipping yet, but the team says they do plan to ship SIPPY next June to backers who are paying around $200. There are a couple cheaper options for earlier backers. The goal is over $100,000 with under 10% raised so far, but hey, they have 2 months to go. Fixed, which is a mobile app that fights parking tickets and other traffic citations in your honor, and as you can imagine is not a favorite of municipal transportation agencies, has just been blocked in San Francisco, Oakland, and Los Angeles. 3 places I've paid lots of parking tickets over the years after the cities figured out how to better block Fixed from accessing their parking ticket websites. Fixed confirmed that the block was in place as of 3 weeks ago, which impacts around 100,000 users. Going forward, the company says it will focus on its traffic ticket business instead of parking tickets. Now, by using the app, customers could snap a photo of their parking ticket using their phone's camera, and then Fixed would check against a variety of common errors that cities tend to make with parking tickets before writing a customized letter to the city on the user's behalf, and also did some clever things like use Google Street View to make sure that the city had the proper signage in place in the area when the ticket was received. Even when customers didn't beat their tickets, the app could still automate a pretty cumbersome process without having having to use a city's horrible website. Speaking of, the San Francisco Mass Transportation Authority was not available for immediate comment. And that is the report for today. I'm Sarah Lane. Crunch Report airs every weekday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, right here on TechCrunch.com. You can also find us on iTunes and on YouTube. See you wherever, and see you tomorrow.